So you suspect your spouse is cheating and you want to file for divorce in the South Carolina Family Court. Under South Carolina law, adultery is defined as illicit intercourse between two individuals, at least one of whom is married. Illicit intercourse doesn't necessarily mean sexual intercourse, or as Sheldon Cooper would call it, coitus, but it is anything that shows the court that there is a romantic relationship tantamount to adultery. Adultery is proven by showing inclination and opportunity. Inclination is simply evidence that two people would be inclined to engage in an adulterous relationship. We usually prove this by showing evidence of text messages or emails of a romantic or sexual nature, public displays of affection such as hand holding or romantic kissing, and anything else that would show that two people are inclined to engage in adultery. You also have to prove opportunity, which is showing to the court that the two people who were inclined to engage in adultery were placed in a position where they could have completed that act and committed adultery. There are many factors that adultery can affect in your divorce. One of the biggest is alimony. In South Carolina, you are barred by law from receiving alimony if it can be shown that you've committed adultery before either a formal separation or the signing of a settlement agreement in your matter. There are defenses to adultery, such as condonation, which is a conditional forgiveness and resumption of the marital relationship. So in other words, the person has to be aware of the marital misconduct. They have to have forgiven it, and you have to have resumed your relationship. And if that exists, then an adultery divorce is barred. There's also recrimination, which is basically saying that I'm committing adultery, but yes, you are also. The bottom line, adultery can be a complicated issue in the South Carolina Family Court that can greatly affect not only your ability to get a divorce, but your financial future, whether you are seeking alimony or trying to defend yourself against it. If you have questions about an adultery divorce or any general questions about family law, please reach out to us through our website, which is linked in our bio.